It's Hot 937, Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. I'm Jenny Boom Boom here tonight with DJ Greg G.
Yeah, we're sharing this one mic, Jenny Boom. We got a special guest, a friend of ours, a good friend. His name is Gravy.
Yeah. Well, are you Gravy anymore?
Yeah, I'm still Gravy.
Oh, okay. Just want to double check on that situation because we were calling you Jamal for so long.
Yeah,
it's all good.
That was the check. That was the check right there.
Yeah, it's all good.
So, and of course, also Gravy has his artist I9 Live here.
Yeah.
So, I9 Live.
I9.
Yeah, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, well, I9 Live straight out of Flatbush from Brooklyn, holding it down. I've been rapping for like a good 10 years now, so my craft is very, polished.
Live, hold on. Do you rap or do you spit?
I make classics, man. I do great music.
Good answer.
And you're an artist that's just starting out, right?
Yeah, I'm a relatively new artist. I've been around the scene for a while, but relatively a new artist.
So how did you get that ring?
Oh, well, this this ring came from from the life.
Oh, okay. So, anyway, Gravy, hi.
What's happening? I got shit just on its own.
So you're hanging out with drug dealers, Gravy? What's going on over here?
I don't know about that type of business.
Yeah. So Gravy, obviously we haven't seen you in a while, and the last time we really saw you was for the Biggie movie.
Right.
Which you did an extraordinary job in, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I mean, and were you even acting before that?
Nah.
So how did you know how to do what you did?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It comes natural.
Yeah, that's the
But
swag.
I'm just saying, like, as far as the whole acting situation, I mean, you showed so much emotion in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I lived the hard knock life. Craig owed me some money right now.
What about the sex scene with Notori? Because everybody just kept talking about that after the movie because we were just so fascinated by it. I mean, what were you thinking during that sex scene when you found out even you had to do the sex scene? And were you embarrassed after?
No, I wasn't embarrassed. I had a great time. I mean, the movie was a great, to keep it real, it was dope, man. It was a great feeling. And I went to the School of Juilliard Arts and I studied with Kate Wilson, and I had my acting coach, and I did 4 months of the Biggie boot camp, and I was at 365 pounds, and I'm at 270 now, and I just worked at it. Anything you work at, you can get perfect.
So, were you two really naked?
Yeah.
I'm so fascinated by the sex scene.
Yeah, we were. We definitely were. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, did you want to stick it in anytime?
Nah, we wasn't doing all that. I was
It looked like it though, right, Craig? There's a lot of humping?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was acting, I was grinding.
Yeah?
Yeah, doing my job.
Why don't you demonstrate for us?
Oh, Lord.
Is that the soft porn that comes on Cinemax?
Oh, no, we was doing hard porn.
So you are obviously creating music, so tell us what's going on with your whole music career now. Because we're waiting.
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to transcend it back to Gravy. For as far as white America go, they don't know I rap. And I stopped for so long that I got to get it back. So it's just about, restoring the feeling. So my idea is to restore the feeling since I embodied the character so great to come back as Jamal, as Gravy. So Jamal is the actor, Gravy's the rapper.
But you are still acting, right?
Yeah,
actively?
of course.
So what will be your next project? What will we see you in?
Right now we're working on The Lower Ninth. It's a Hurricane Katrina movie. And my boy Vince and Carl Ford, we're working on that. And I'm working on taking off the weight and getting out of the Biggie shell. You know what I'm saying?
Which could be tough. Because you played that role to such a T. I mean, you were Biggie in that movie.
Yeah, well, I did my job. I appreciate it. Now it's time to turn back to Gravy.
Wow. Well, I heard things about The Lower Ninth, by the way, and you have a pretty incredible cast for that, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's going. We're working on it now, seeing who we're gonna keep. How we're gonna do it, but we definitely gonna work it out, man. It's a great movie, New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina. Big role.
So and then you now have artists that are coming in, and that's where you two men. I mean, did you two know each other?
Yeah, I work with a lot of artists, man. I'm just, I still feel like every artist is on the come up, and if you're cool with me, we can work it out. I'm not cool with every type of rapper out. In my day, I'm not the most loved. I'm the underdog.
Well, it's so funny though. Everybody always calls himself the underdog.
No, I'm the real underdog.
Yeah. I mean, 50 said what last month to us that he's the underdog.
He's not an underdog.
He's a
made man. He's a big dog.
Well, speaking of, okay, first of all, let's speak about the whole on the come up situation. Speaking of that, you came up with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, you had the same management for years.
Yeah, we had the same production. Dirty Money.
So, what do you think now, you know, of her situation?
I think she's great. I think it's, you know, God bless her.
Would you want to do something with Nicki in the future?
With Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
I worked with her already.
But I'm talking about in the future now. Now that she's
I don't
got...
see it. In the future, I don't see it happening.
No. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just the politics of the business. You know what I mean? I just gotta leave it at that. I think it's just the politics of the business. Sounds good.
Yeah, politics.
What do you think about her lyrically, though?
I think she's dope. I think she's dope. I think she always was dope.
Yeah. Do you think she's, I mean, I'm so fascinated by Nicki because the fact that she can do a record with Eminem or with Jay-Z and Kanye, and she seems to be the one that always stands out on the record.
So you're saying she's better at features?
I think I think she can hold her own up against some of the heavyweights in rap.
Oh, okay.
In hip hop.
All right. Well, you know, I agree with that. I like Kim.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So are you and Kim going to work together in the future then?
Yeah, definitely. That's Brooklyn.
So what will be going on with you and Kim then?
We'll be working it out.
Yeah?
Giving some hot joints, yeah.
So is Kim actively in the studio then?
Yeah, she working.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
And so can you just kind of tell me what's happening with her career? Because we are all waiting for Kim to come in and say something and do something.
Tell you. She gonna tell you. Boss mama gonna tell you.
What is she? Can you tell me one thing she's going to say?
I can't be her.
It's acting. It's acting.
It's funny though that because you two are such good friends, though Kim was so offended by the movie that you started.
I never heard that before.
Oh, I did. I heard it. Yes, that she did not want the movie to go on. She didn't like the way she was portrayed in the movie. I mean, you were screwing her in the movie.
I never heard that.
So I mean, it's interesting how she and you, how you two get along so well, but yet she, you know, was so against the movie that you made your acting debut in, the movie that you starred in.
No, I don't think she was against the movie. No, I never heard anything like that.
Really?
Uh-uh.
So what do you think that how do you think she felt in the end?
Oh, I don't know. I never asked her about it. Yeah, we met out and about and had a great time.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
But you're not like sleeping with Kim, are you?
Nah.
I kind of just need to know.
Nah, it's like my little sister.
Okay. Well, you know,
Yeah.
she is. Isn't she older than you?
No, I think I'm older than her.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
'Cause
And
I
my
thought-
soul. And my soul.
Oh, yeah. I thought you're younger than
yes.
her. You're in your 20s, early
Yeah, I'm
20s,
young
right?
money. I'm young money.
Yeah. And Kim's first single when?
I say first quarter because that's just how the
January,
labels
okay.
are. The labels, you know, fourth quarter. But I say she brings the heat right now.
I believe she should.
No, she will. She will bring the heat right now. I say by Saturday it'll be some heat.
Saturday.
By Saturday, that's
Yeah, I think by
that's
Saturday,
fast. And she's not with Jay-Z at Rock Nation.
She chilling. She chilling. She in her own world. You know what I mean? She in the Kim world. Kim world nice too. Real nice.
And you came up with Red Cafe. You came up with Q the Kid. You've been around for a long time. What do you think about their careers?
I don't know about their careers. I don't know.
Do you keep in touch with them? Are you actively in touch with either of them?
No, we don't keep in touch. I mean, we see each other out and about. That's what's up. You know, it's just what's up. But we ain't like we used to be. You know what I mean?
It's interesting, though, the way that things kind of come full circle because now Red Cafe is signed with Diddy. You worked with Diddy on the movie because, from what I understand, Diddy was actively involved in the movie.
Right.
So, did you at any time want to be signed with Diddy?
I mean, I think anybody who would mess with Diddy would be in a great position. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. I think it would be a great position. I worked with him before. We wrote some records and things like that. So I guess it's a good thing. Yeah, that's a mean machine. Bad Boy is a mean machine.
So you would go to Bad Boy if tomorrow you got the offer?
I can't answer that.
What do you think about the fact that Diddy compared Rick Ross to Biggie?
I never heard that before.
Yeah.
I never heard. He actually compared.
He compared Rick Ross to Diddy.
Wow.
To Biggie.
To Biggie?
I mean,
Or
to Biggie, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, what do you mean you don't know? How do you feel?
That's not my,
I mean,
you know, it's not my business. I mean, I know who the streets accept as, you know, B.I.G., so that's all I need to know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give them what they're asking for. You know, I'm going to give them this hot music.
And how would you describe your music? At this time?
I think it's very truthful. You know, at this time. I think before it was just, you know, trying to fake it till you make it and getting people something where you know, they can take something and respond to when you think you're hot and you're not hot. You know, after the movie, I became hot.
Right.
You know, it's a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're a rapper, you swear you know everything. You know, you got a big head at that time. And you think, you know, you got a deal in advance. And, you know, you're trying to show off. But you ain't really hot. You know what I'm saying? Until you do, like when you step into the acting game, the TV, movie world, then you become hot.
It's interesting, too, because us being, like, in Connecticut or us being from the East Coast and being so actively involved with East Coast rappers, we know who you are. You know, we've known who you are for years and years and years. I mean, obviously, Craig, you know, it came up with you or whatever.
Floor.
But the average person knows who Gravy is. But when you went and stepped into that arena of being in that movie, you became an international superstar.
Yeah, it's kind of big. Yeah, it's a real big thing. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still how you transcend back into yourself, because what you don't want to do is be in the shadow of someone else. You know what I'm saying? You still want to become you. I mean, it's a great platform, though. It's an excellent platform. So now you got to turn back into yourself. You know what I mean? I think the hardest part for me was when we ended the movie, was becoming back to Gravy. You know what I'm saying? Because when people meet you, you be like, what up, you know, that's your name, what up, you know, it's Jamal, Gravy, whatever. And they just be like, nah, big. Like, they don't want to hear anything else. You know what I'm saying? They force you to be forever big. You feel me?
But that means that you played the role
great,
so strong that
that's cool.
they truly,
that's cool.
You know.
But will they accept you as Gravy? That's something I have to figure out. You feel me?
And the funny thing is, there's been artists that have come out in the past that have even, and I'm not saying lyrically you sound like Big, because I don't feel you do, but there are artists that even kind of sounded like Big in the past, like Gorilla Black or something, that people were so turned off by because of the fact that they were even remotely like him.
Right, because you got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just a movie, you know what I mean? You're doing acting, but when we get down to it and you start rapping, I'm nothing like Big, you know, God bless the king, and we're going to keep rocking and hold Brooklyn down. We're going to do our thing.
So who are your favorite rappers? Give me your top 5 at this time living.
Living right now, I would say, I gotta go with Jay-Z, of course. Jeezy, Kiss, Weezy. Who else right now? Crazy. Kanye West. That's 5.
It's such a diverse group you just said.
Yeah.